Okay, let's do RNG though. I mean, left.
I think if you're like, if you're basing up RNG, like, I don't know. I think you're scared. You're just scared, bro.
So 26. I can't go 26. Oh, okay.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Please go over.
The bucket. Dennis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's
Almond
no, yes.
He didn't even look brown. Like what is that nickname? Almond Nut.
No, because like, his name is last name is Almond.
There's 45 seconds left.
His name is Almond Nut. His name is Almond.
To the paint.
Hey,
Forgot you got Shaq. Bro, why aren't you doing Wemby top of the key with Shaq screen? That's what I do. Wemby can move like a guard, right?
We're building up to it. We're like a whole like team that builds up to it. Oh, it's whole team that plays on the
low team that builds up.
He's consistent from out there.
Wait, Wemby's like calling you right now. Look at it.
Oh yeah, this is unstoppable, bro. Why aren't you doing this?
You're right, bro.
And then do like a step back. That's what it's supposed to be the step back at the okay. That's not.
I could green it. I was open, bro.
You should have did a step back. That step back that Jason Tatum did.
Get out of here.
It was open.
Almond Nut. Get out of here. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Well, good close contest so far.
So I gotta go right stick down, but like.
Brooklyn out in front.
Yeah. But what I do, if you want to do rhythm shooting, you gotta pull it back up. It's better rhythm shooting when do step backs, to be honest.
We're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their belief in effort.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
On the wing, Green. The three. Pass to Dennis. The three is up. Offensive board. And a big finish by Robinson.
And now that's a momentum. Builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Outside, Green. He buries it from three. Green's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Nice shot by Miller.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Dennis. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Shot on the wing. Smith with the rebound. Miami trails by 3. To the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Screen by Robinson. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 7.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's AC. Robinson defending. From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Dennis. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Rupert. And there's a pick. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Brooklyn leading by 4. The steal. Out left to the wing. Off target with the 3. He takes it in. And the layup falls.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
From beyond the arc and then some.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Davis a screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Wembanyama. For the tie. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, but I don't mind a guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Harper. And here's Davis. Covered by Wembanyama. Fade away. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
And he's going for the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Timeout called. Brooklyn. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rivers. No made baskets yet. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama screen. Miller on the wing. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a three-point Miami lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Rivers. Outside, Green. Brooklyn, no good that time either. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Miami out in front, leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Miami leading by 3. Clock at 6. From the high post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's off from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Screen by Robinson. And there's the... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter here.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense play.
They set a pick. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Miami leading by 7.
First team foul.
Miller with it. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Green, a screen. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want. And
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for the NBA. Eastern Conference Finals. The series is all tied at 1 apiece. We're ready for Game 3. Who will win the upper hand tonight? Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at the Nets.
they have to be ecstatic about taking one of the first two games. Tough to win on the road. They banded together and accomplished it. Now it's their turn to try to protect home court advantage.
You take a look at Brooklyn. They're showing just how determined they are to get to the NBA Finals.
And they've really gotten the job done so far. You just want to steal one of those first two games on the road. Now the goal is to come out strong tonight and take control of this series.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama.
And And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Screen by Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Both shots good from the strike. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Puts up a three. Dennis with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Brooklyn's head coach and I got a chance to talk. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Green. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Smith. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the first quarter here. 5 on the clock. From the wing. No luck on that one.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn out. Front.
2.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Pass to Rivers. Launches it. Miller pulls it in. Miami trails by 5. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Brooklyn with the ball. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Here's Chapman. Outside, Green. Shakes him. Drained it for 2 points. Green's got his first points of the night. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Miller. He's scoreless. Shoots over Davis. Miller can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Dennis. Shot from 16. No good on the shot. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
team foul. Substitution on the court.
The home team on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Smith. Nice shot from the wing. Smith's got his first 2 points.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Driving to the basket. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Launches it from deep. Gamble with a rebound. Miami trails by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Smith outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Dennis. Here's Harper. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The 3-ball. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dennis. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal pulls it in. Miami trails by 7. Miller outside. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Out to the right wing. Connects from downtown. He's got 10.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Clock at 6. There's the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dennis. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Davis a screen. Wide open. Jump shot is good that time. And the Nets lead by 6.
Have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Robinson with a steal.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Dennis. Got a piece of it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Miami trails by 6. Screen by O'Neal. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. So it's Miami now. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So it's Miami now. They trail by 6. And the three-pointer goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
There's 1:38 left in the final quarter. And here's Green from the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Harper. Fires for 3. Rebound Miami. Outside Wembanyama. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Pass to Harper. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So it's Miami now. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And they go to the...
Game 4 of this Eastern Conference Finals is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie, 2-2, or a lopsided 3-1 lead. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. You'll see the Heat facing Brooklyn. You look at the Nets. They've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just 1 game so far.
This could be one of those pivotal games, guys. Coming in as a lower seed, they've taken the lead in this series. If they win here tonight in front of that home crowd, I think they take complete control.
Here's Dennis following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Good on the shot. Taking a look at Brooklyn. They're in a position, Greg, to take a commanding lead in the series. Playing here in front of their hometown fans, they seem confident that they can get it done.
And every right to be so confident. I mean, they've had their doubters, but in reality, at this point, they've shown they can play with anyone.
Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's 1:47 left in the first. Pass to Harper. It's up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here is Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
From the arc. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Almond. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Back to Miller. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Cloak loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Robinson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. So it's Brooklyn now. They lead by 4. Here's Dennis. Shoots the 3. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Green. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Miami trails by 6. Now here is Miller. Pass to Davison. Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Chapman with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Rivers with it. Still yet to score. And here's Green outside. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. They set the pick. Here's Davison. Now Miller. A fadeaway. Rebounded by Dennis.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Miller right side. And Miller throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Green, the screen. 3-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
All these threes, they're getting...
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Here's Gamble to the left side wing. It's stolen by Green. And here comes the break. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that.
It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA. Playoff action here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see Brooklyn facing the Heat. Take a look at the Heat. Right now trailing 3-1. It's a must-win as they look to stretch their way back into the series.
Desperate with their backs against the wall. The last 4 games haven't gone to plan, but they still have a chance. A win here at home seems doable, and that would give them some life in this series.
Pass to Dennis. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dennis has got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Nets. Here's Miller. Lays it up off the glass. Taking a look at Miami. Well, this series, Greg, has not played out the way they'd hoped. They'll need to win tonight and twice more to advance.
And doing that will be difficult, but they can't worry about anything more than tonight. Win on your home court and keep this series alive.
Back to Robinson. This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Heat.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Harper. Six to shoot. Here's Almond. Going inside. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here. From O'Neal, terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Heat. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 2. Now here's Rivers. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Fires, high post. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Wembanyama. Miller with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Rivers with it. Here's Green. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot. He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And Wembanyama outside. Off target from three-point range. Out to the right wing. Inside. Stripped away. Here's Davison. Smith outside. Knocked away. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Miller. Passing to Smith with the assist that time. Miller's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Young. Outside Harper. Over Smith. Harper, no good. Now Wembanyama. Still without a basket. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Hits it from 3. Point range. 6 points for him.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Out to the wing. And here's Harper from the arc. The kick out to Young. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Fades. That's short off the rim.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lets the 3 fly. Robinson pulls it in. Brooklyn trails by 3.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. Pass to Rivers. Jacks up a three. And the three ball is good. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And Miami making a change here. Now the Heat with it. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
To the wing right side. Robinson pulls it in. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
And it's Miami's ball. Lock at 6. Pass to Miller. Pulls up. Miami no good on that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Rivers. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Dennis, and he converts the layup. Dennis has got 5 points so far.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Benyama outside. Pass to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on David Robinson. It's his first trip to the line. And the first. First one drops.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Almond. Banked in off the glass.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. Miami ahead. leading by just 2.
14.
And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest. So far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's the Heat with the ball. The lead is 2. Smith outside. Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Miller outside. The long distance three is buried. Miller's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And here's Green outside. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Here's O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Over in the corner, Green. Fires from deep. And Shaq with the rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Wembanyama high post. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. And it's Davis with the jam.
Getting after it. This is the kind of play you want from Davis night after night.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Santana. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The Heat call time. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Thanks, David. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Driving in, Almond, and they get it back. And here's Green outside, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
They kick it out to Green. To tie it up. The three won't fall. And so the big win by Miami. We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got Miami and the Nets. Taking a look at Brooklyn. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
And the fans will play a role. Tonight, guys, you can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
You look at the Nets. They're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And again, Miami with the triple.
3 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside, Green. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Miller in the corner. There's the screen. 3-pointer. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Shaq. Rebounded by the Nets. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Davis.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. The Heat making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Harper. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Smith wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's picked off. Quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Miami ahead, up by 1. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Timeout call, the Nets. Here's Rivers. Higgins outside. Front past the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Miami. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's Rivers. Pass to Dennis. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers with it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Smith outside to the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
A steal. Here's the break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami trailing. Now Smith. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
There's the pick. Here's Dennis. And he dunks it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Dennis.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Smith on the wing. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And here's Rivers. The kick out to Harper. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And the call on... The shot that sends him to the line. That's on David Robinson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Heat getting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Harper. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. And here's Miller.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Rivers with it. Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Miami trails by 5. Smith scanning the floor. Miller right side. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good. Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
.111 left to play here in the third. Back to Harper. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Miami trails by 3. Here's Davison. Still without a basket. Miller right side. Pass to Davison. And that one comes up a bit short.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. .32 seconds left to play in the third. Tries the spin move. And the basket by Dennis.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found the hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Miller. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. A rebound by the Nets. There's Green with the three. No good on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, what a... The game it's been so far with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Miami trails by 5. Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Back to Rivers for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Rivers. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
He misses the free throw.
Austin Rivers. 2 shots.
That one is no good. Miami trails by 3. Now here is Miller. Six to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Green shoots the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's O'Neal. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Dennis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
personal foul.
It's on Shaq.
Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Shaq with the screen. And Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
That shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And I have no clue how he got that on the fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets that to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
The Heat call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. That they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Smith to take the lead. Can't get the 3 to fall. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
It's an incredible.
They're showing the injury. They're replaying the injury. It's sad, bro.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Nets facing Minnesota. Take a look at the Timberwolves. The top seed possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Miller outside. Jacks up a three. You take a look at the Nets. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward, Greg. The adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go. Rebounded by Dennis.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside, Green. Pass to Robinson. Here's Dennis. Covered by Miller. The 15-footer. Rebound, Minnesota. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for... Free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at...
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They now take the lead. Dennis has got the game going with his first points of the game for Brooklyn.
Oh, about time. Starting to wonder a bit if they were ever going to knock a shot down. He just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. The Timberwolves not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the wide open shot from Green.
3 points.
And the Nets, another three.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Miller outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dennis. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nets lead by 3. After this break, we'll be... And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Hey guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
With the teardrop, got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Stolen by Walker. And they're running for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Rivers. From past the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's the screen. 14 feet away. Dennis misses. Here's Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Miller outside. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Nets making a switch here.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here are the Nets. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. Walker with the rebound. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. It's the Nets now. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's Miller with the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Green launches it from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Green's got 9.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
They set the pick. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
The 3. Knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 1. On the wing, Walker. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 12.
And the Nets with possession. It's a one-point game.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Valentine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. And here is Valentine. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Dennis. Davis sets a screen. From the baseline. Dennis misses. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Valentine. Here's Walker. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Walker's got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota. Now here's Rivers. Outside Davis. Outside for Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Robinson's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. Miller outside. Offensive rebound. Walker. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Nets, another 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Valentine with it. Hasn't made one yet. There's a screen. Miller outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. And Davis throws it down.
And Davis already has a great connection with his teammates. How about that alley-oop?
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Miller. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 to shoot. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Number 11.
5 seconds left for the third. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
The Nets.
Brooklyn.
22.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooklyn leading by 3. Now Young. Outside Green. Outside Davis. Pass to Chapman. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Miller. It's stolen by Green. And he goes in for the top.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Clock at 6. Oh, wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. Minnesota trails by 3. 1:29 left in the fourth. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got me pretty fired up, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
A floater. Minnesota with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Miller outside. They set the pick. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
On the wing, Green. Back to Harper. To stop the run. Rebound, Minnesota. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope. For some misses.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Outside, Green. They get it again. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Offline. And so Minnesota takes. playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. You'll see Brooklyn facing Minnesota. You look at Minnesota. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Here's Harper, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Drills it from outside. You take a look at the Nets. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer. They know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Here's Dennis.
Number 20. First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Harper. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. Now, here is Miller. Five on the clock. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Will it go? Green with the rebound. Pass to Harper. Here's Dennis. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's good from long range. Miller's got 5 points so far. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now here's Harper. Pass to Davis. Now here's Green. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn ahead, up 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Pass to Dennis. And stolen by Miller. And he finishes it off with a Looks like he was injured there.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And here's Rivers. Out to the wing. And stolen by Miller. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Miller's got his third basket of the night right there. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. It's Rivers on the wing. And stolen by Valentine. Walker with it. Picked up by Rivers. On the wing, Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Right side to Walker. .139 left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Rivers scanning the floor. It's up a 3. So it's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. There's the pick. Left side Walker. They double team Walker. Miller with a wide open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Dennis. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside, Green. Here's Dennis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Walker. By Green. And the dunk by Walker.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Dennis. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dennis has got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. Losing a player of this caliber would be difficult for them at any time, but especially during the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. spins. Here's Dennis. He's got 6.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Dennis taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
.136 left in the third. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Rivers. Still without a basket. And Davis puts it in.
Can't wait to see how Davis performs in his career. He's got a unique blend of skills.
Three-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time point. Minnesota in the lead. They set the pick. Miller outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Higgins outside. Back to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Green, the screen. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. No good from outside. Pass to Walker. Back to Valentine. They set the pick. Miller outside. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Minnesota on top. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
The Brooklyn team, 18.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brooklyn trails by 5. Outside, Green. Launches a 3. And falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Green's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Valentine's shot good.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Green. Davis with it. And here's Harper from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And the basket by Dennis. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots. And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
.141 left in the 4th quarter of this one. There's Green with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows, Stevie? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Inside. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
On the wing, Green. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Robinson. It doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D. To the right side. Here he goes. Robinson pulls it in.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Dennis. From past the arc. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was
welcome to the NBA Finals here on 2K Sports. This series is all tied in one apiece. Could not be more closely fought. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You look at the home team, and as we get rolling here, guys, what are your thoughts about the home team?
They snuck in a win on the road, which leaves this series all tied up. Huge opportunity for them tonight. They're at home. They believe in themselves. A win would give them a real edge going forward.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the finals can win wherever the game's being played.
Here's Dennis. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Knocks it loose. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Miller. Nails it from beyond the arc. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. Having split the first two at home, they've relinquished home court advantage. They look to take it back tonight.
Yeah, and at this point, it's anyone's to claim. The kind of back-and-forth series you hope for tonight will be pivotal.
Here's Valentine. Lets it go from deep. Davis with a rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Dennis. Davis with it. Walker with a steal. Here's Miller. Fires in the triple. Miller's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Dennis. Screen by Robinson. To halt the run. Dennis gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A shot from the high post.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Inside. Screen by Robinson. Here's Dennis. Ooh. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
From deep. Unable to get that one. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Minnesota. They're up by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Brooklyn trails by 6. Here's Rivers. Up top, Wiggins. Here's Rivers. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Right side, Davis. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Minnesota leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Miller outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Miller's got 9.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The ball's knocked loose. Takes a 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Minute 32 left in the first half of this one. Here's Rivers. He's scoreless.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Brooklyn. Number 22.
It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the half. Five to shoot. Pass to Miller. Here's Dennis. He's got 5. That's tipped. Outside, Green. .32 seconds left in the second. Lets it fly. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 10. There's 18 seconds left in the half. Pass to Valentine. 4-3. Counted from distance. Valentine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Rivers. Here's Davis. And rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Up in time. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Pass to Dennis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dennis has got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Valentine. Back to Miller. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. On the wing, Rivers. And he's Anthony Davis gone up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Oh, got a piece of it. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Rivers has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Miller. Here's Valentine. .105 left in the third. They now take the lead. He's got 14.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Minnesota. Shooting their first free throws of the game now. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. No points yet. Ooh, it's stolen away.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
.17 seconds left in the third quarter. Miller outside. Pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Minnesota up 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you.
22.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19. No good off the glass. And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 1. Here's Dennis. To the middle. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Floats one up. Chalked up 2 there. 1:56 left in the game. Walker with a steal. Pass to Miller. Here's the pick. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Timeout Nets. Brooklyn making a switch here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Brooklyn's coach was going over with his team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside for Green. Stolen by Miller. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the wing. Pass to Valentine. Clock at 6. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And Minnesota with possession here. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Here's Dennis. On the wing, Green. Stolen by Miller. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, game 3.
NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The championship is almost within reach, and with the series standing at 2-1, we could be looking at a make-or-break game. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Take a look at the Nets.
Well, a win here would even things up and give them some momentum going forward. They can be a streaky club. Given the opportunity, they'll rip off a bunch of games in a row.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to the series if they could win these next two. We'd really be set up for a heck of a Game 6 and maybe even a Game 7. Matter of fact, I'd love to see it happen that way.
No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Dennis. The three. Hits a three-pointer. Taking a look at Minnesota. This is one of those turning point games. Will they go home tied or in a position to close it out on their home floor?
Hey, road wins are never easy, especially at this point in the season. They'll need to be at their best to get it done.
From downtown, and Miller good for three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Green. Pass to Dennis. And that comes off the assist by Green. Dennis has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Valentine. There's a screen. And he dumps it.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dennis. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Minnesota. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
"17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Harper. Davis a screen. Three-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn out in front, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far. One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Brooklyn making a switch here.
Substitution for your Nets. Number 11,
Shot clock at 6. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Knocks it down from distance. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Rivers. No points yet. Inside. Down low. Here's Chapman. Walker pulls down the board.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half of basketball. Miller outside. Buries it from three. Miller's got 8 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Harper. Back to Rivers. To the middle. Ooh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Green with a block. On the wing, Rivers. He's scoreless. Outside for Green. There's a screen. Pass to Dennis. Three-pointer. He got it up. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And Minnesota. With possession here. Here's Valentine. Knocked loose. Pass to Davis. And Anthony Davis getting downhill in transition.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Valentine. And the three-pointer goes. Valentine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Outside, Green. Here's Dennis. He's got 6. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And here's Minnesota now. They lead by 1. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Valentine. To the left side wing. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Rivers. No points so far. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Substitution for your Nets. Number 35, Dylan Harper.
Minnesota leading by 4. A minute 9 left in the third quarter here. Fires from deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Valentine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dennis. There's the 3. The shot no good. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 9. Outside for Green. Drops in the 3.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense. Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pass to Davis. Here's Dennis. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Robinson. Can't connect from short range. And here's Miller. Check by Davis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Valentine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nets ball.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dennis. The 3. Miller pulls it in.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. On the wing, Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points. And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Miller outside. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Dennis. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Harper. From deep. Walker pulls down the board. Here we go. Here's Miller. He drops it from range.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the three in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
And it's Green missing.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. We'll see Brooklyn and the Timberwolves. You look at the Timberwolves. They want to end it tonight, up 3 games to 1. They're looking to hoist the trophy in front of their hometown crowd.
And they put themselves in an excellent position to finish the series and the season right here on their home court. This is a golden opportunity.
Yeah, I expect them to be raising the trophy 4 quarters because they really controlled this series so far. They won't get it without a fight, but I think they will get it.
Here's Rivers following the 3 by Minnesota. Good on the 3-point shot. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've had some chances in this series but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for game 6. And if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a game 7. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Walker with the rebound. Now Valentine. Miller with the ball. Clock at 6. Here he goes. .107 left in the first quarter. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here's Rivers. Pass to Dennis. Spins. Back to Rivers. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Rivers looking over the floor. He can't hit that time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here's Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Brooklyn trails by 6. Outside, Green. Cuts off the pass. Miller with a wide open look. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Miller's got 6.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Rivers bounce pass. Green taking his time here. Inside. Chapman. And he dunks it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Sinks the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
From deep three-point land. Walker with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Green. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
From past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the second quarter.
You sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Really left alone that time. Valentine's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here is Harper. Still scoreless. 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now Valentine over to the wing. Pass to Miller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on David Robinson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Now here's Rivers. Lobbed up there for Robinson. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The high post shot. And the basket by Dennis.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Miller outside. Pass to Valentine. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes a 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Dennis. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it goes down 2 points. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Walker a screen. Valentine with it. Misses from short range. 1:04 left in the third. Pass to Harper. Here's Dennis. There's a screen by Robinson. Rivers in the corner. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Davis. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Outside, Green.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
There's the screen. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Brooklyn trails by 3. It's Rivers on the wing. They kick it out to Green. There's a screen by Robinson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Onside Miller. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 51.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. There's a screen. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Out to the wing. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. "16 feet away. It drops."
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Dennis. From deep, Green. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And here's Valentine for 3. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
And here's Rivers. There's the lob to the hoop. Money!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And here's Miller outside. Right between the eyes. The Nets call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it has to be quick.
To win the game. And they've done it. The new NBA champions.